America. Welcome to my channel, The Goddess. I'm here for you today to deliver you a new pick a card reading. These are channeled messages from the universe. So this is a timeless reading. So whenever you're meant to hear these messages, you will come across them. So I have 3 piles for you today. I have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I would like you to just take a little bit of time to meditate on whichever pile really resonates with you, whichever picture you're really drawn to. That is a reading for you. Feel free to pause the video if you need to. I will have the timestamps down below, and I will see you at your pile. Alright, so if you chose pile 1, this is the reading for you. So we'll just get into it. So first we have here is the 8 of Cups. We have the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, I love this card, it's my favorite, and the Knight of Cups. And for your oracle cards, we have Keepers of the Earth, the Acacia, and Seek Your Destiny. And for some reason, this universe wanted to give you a couple more cards for pile 1 than the other piles. For some reason, had a couple extra messages. So we have your Lover's Oracle here, and I'm gonna save it for last. There you go. You got a secret one there. Yeah, you actually got 2. You're the only pile that got 2 of these. Alright, so I'm just gonna get into the reading here. So first off, we have a lot of water energy here. So this symbolizes emotional dealings, and just symbolizes emotion, water. So we have 8 of Cups here. So we have this woman here. She's walking away from all these empty cups. So this represents you walking away from all that doesn't serve you. And with the 10 of Wands here in reverse, I can see that it's going to be a bit of a struggle walking away. But when you get the courage to actually do that, what you have here is the beautiful, beautiful 10 of Cups. And I love this card because this represents ultimate emotional fulfillment. You have this family here, this wholesome family here, you know, and this beautiful rainbow. There's 10 cups that are full. So this is your emotional fulfillment here, completely full. And even though it's raining, you know, no one's really caring that it's raining. They're all just looking up at this beautiful rainbow that symbolizes peace and serenity. And that's what's ahead for you. That's what the universe wants you to know. And the Knight of Cups, that just confirms it. This knight here, he doesn't really have any weapons, you know. He has his armor, so he's ready for battle. But he's holding, again, a full cup here. And really, what this Knight of Cups represents is openness, emotional openness, and just really being happy in where you're at. He's happy where he is. And that's what's coming for you. So when you have the courage to actually walk away from whatever is not serving you, no matter what the struggle is, you're going to have this beautiful, beautiful, complete emotional fulfillment. And that's what the universe wants you to know. And so for your oracle cards, we have here Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. And so what the universe is letting you know is that whatever struggle you have, whatever struggle you're going through, you're not alone. You have both, not just, you know, your spirit guides or your angels or God, you know, whatever you believe in. Not only are they there to help you, so call onto them, pray to them, but you also have your friends and your family as well. There are people surrounding you to help you go through this struggle, to help you get to this 10 of Cups. You're not alone. And that's what the universe wants you to know, okay? And Acacia, I love this card. This is such a deep card. So I'm just going to read what it actually says here in the little book here. So for Acacia, it's again, your guidance is divinely guided. So Acacia exists in the 5th dimension and the library of souls. All soul contracts, history, gifts, lessons, and more exist here. We each have access to this information of the past, present, and future, and can tap into it at any time. While we have free will, there are also points on the timeline of our lives that are predestined or pre-planned, soul contracts or agreements that were made before incarnating. It would It could be a company you choose to work for, a relationship you plan to have, or a person you agree to mentor or help. Whatever it is, know that it is divinely guided and will not bypass you. If you're waiting for a sign to proceed, this card is it. You're likely living out an important part of your soul's journey, and you're exactly where you need to be. This is very exciting indeed. It is time to call in support of your helpers, both in the physical realm and the spirit world, to trust the signs coming, to take note of your dreams, to notice any feelings or visions that you receive, for you're tapping into the wisdom of the Akasha, and you are being given the go-ahead to proceed. So this is really beautiful. The universe is just letting you know that whatever you're going through right now, it's divinely guided. It's meant to happen. You know, you're meant to walk away from what doesn't serve you. The struggle that you're going through, you're not alone, you know, and you know, whatever doesn't kill us, you know, really does make us stronger. There's always lessons to learn from it. And you know, when you have that strength to actually do that, you're gonna get this beautiful 10 of Cups, you know. And then just to confirm it, we have Seek Your Destiny. So I'm gonna read this for you as well. This card here, Seek Your Destiny, because this is just confirming that whatever you're going through right now, it's divinely guided, you know, it's part of your destiny. So you have purpose and reason for being. You could have one or even several destinies. Are you afraid to believe in destiny because others may laugh? Don't be. It could be as simple as taking a moment to look within and discover those things that you love most passionately and bring them out into the light. But you will never know if you're afraid to step to the doorway and see what's on the other side. Trust that everything you hope and dream of will be there waiting for you. And so again, the universe is just confirming, when you have the strength to really walk away from whatever doesn't serve you, to really step into what is your destiny, as much of a struggle it is, you're going to get, again, this 10 of Cups here. You're going to get complete emotional fulfillment. And you're not alone. You have plenty of helpers in both the spiritual and physical world that are there to help you. Okay, so we're gonna flip these cards over now. So what we have here first is, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So this turmoil that you're going through, as I was saying again, you know, whatever doesn't kill us makes us stronger. And there's a reason for this, you know, there's a deeper purpose for everything that you're going through. You're gonna understand at the end of it. Because sometimes, you know, when I go through struggles too, you know, what I've been trying to think, you know, now, rather than having this victim mentality, I've been trying to think, okay, what can I learn from this? What is the universe trying to show me through this, you know? Because with every dark cloud, there's a silver lining. There's always, you know, not to sound cliche, but seriously, there always is a deeper meaning behind it. We're always constantly learning in this life. I believe this life, one of the main goals of it is just to constantly learn and to learn from our lessons. And so, you know, even when we don't really know what's happening, why we're going through turmoil, when we don't understand why, eventually, you know, we do get to that epiphany and be like, oh, okay, you know, I get it now. I get what I was supposed to learn from this. You know, if I hadn't, you know, gone through that horrible situation, then I wouldn't have learned to better myself and, you know, in this predicament. So say, for example, you know, my first love, right? He wound up cheating on me and he was a pathological liar. But, you know, I actually see that as a blessing, because now I know how to spot liars, you know, and it taught me to be more cautious in my love life in the future, you know, to know what to trust, to not be so naive. So there was a lessons to be taught there, and then I can also share my wisdom onto others as well. So there's always, you know, a reason for whatever turmoil you may be going through. And here's your other card. So this says here, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So what this here is, this is just a reminder, you know, when you truly love someone, you need to let them go. Because whatever is meant to you will always come back to you. I think, you know, whenever, say, me and my boyfriend get into an argument, the best thing really is to just give him space. You know, because when I give him some space, you know, you allow each other to kind of cool off. And he always winds up coming back to me anyway. He misses me, like, hey, you know, where's Veronica? You know, he'll always come to me anyway. He'll apologize. And it's true, you know, whatever's meant for you will come back to you. So, you know, let there be closeness between you. Let, you know, don't, you know, harbor these, like, bad feelings towards each other, you know. Still have love for each other, but give each other space, you know. Because love, it's true, love doesn't claim. Love isn't, you know, you gotta be free in love. Like, I have freedom with my love, you know. With my boyfriend, like, I'm very close friends with my ex-husband. And I know a lot of partners probably wouldn't be that comfortable with it. But, you know, I've been friends so long with my ex-husband, and I even asked my boyfriend at that time, like, hey, you know, I'm still really good friends with my ex-husband, is that okay? And he was like, yeah, you know. And I like the fact that I could be honest with him and that he trusts me enough to be able to have that kind of friendship still, you know. And so that's the thing, you know, you really, when it comes to, you know, love, you really just gotta let that person be free. They gotta let you be free as well. You know, it's a give and take. But yeah, that's what this card is just reminding you here. But the main message I feel that the universe really wants you to know is what you really gotta do is walk away from what doesn't serve you. As much of a struggle it is, again, you're supported. And when you really get the courage to really just follow your destiny, because like I said, it's divinely guided, you're gonna get to this 10 of Cups. Okay, this beautiful emotional fulfillment. So yeah, let me know if this reading resonates with you. I welcome any feedback and comments, and thank you again for tuning in. And yeah, I'm gonna go to card reading pile number 2. Bye. If you picked pile number 2, this is the reading for you. So we're gonna get right into it. So we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor, the 8 of Pentacles. For your oracle cards, we have the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. The crumbling, what are you clinging to? Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity and boundaries. And we have let 2 become 1. All right, we're gonna save this one for last, and these 2 are little special treats here. So pile 2, you guys are interesting because when I first started your reading, when I first started the recording, my phone died and then I had to charge it, and right before I started recording again, Spirit asked me to pull a couple of extra cards for you. So that was quite interesting. That was actually a purpose for my phone dying at that point. But anyways, I'm just going to get into my reading here for you, your reading. So, right off the bat, just looking at this here, I can see that you guys are my light workers. So if you picked pile 2, this is the universe confirming that you are in fact indeed a light worker. And so if you want to know what a light worker is, it's a person who incarnates on this earth that devotes their life to bringing light into the world. Light workers, they're here to wake up the people that inhabit this beautiful planet and connect them with their true divine spirit. And because we have these pentacles here, this pentacle energy here, what the universe is wanting you to know is that your soul purpose is meant to be intertwined with your career. And so I'm just going to get into deeper and explain that. So first we have the 5 of Pentacles here. Now normally when this is upright, this isn't a very good card. It's being hopeless, begging. But the fact that it's in reverse is a good sign, because it actually is now a positive card. It means that you're open to the omens of the universe and that you are open to seek help. And that's good, because, you know, light workers, you're my fellow siblings here. Light workers, you know, we need to connect with each other, find your soul family, and, you know, just help each other uplift this world, you know. So that's good. We got that energy there. Now we have the Emperor. I love this card for you guys. I love it because this guy, he is awesome. This guy, man, he rules over his kingdom. He protects it, he defines it, and without him, his kingdom would go to chaos, right? He sets boundaries, which you have confirmation here, boundaries. He sets boundaries and he really shapes his kingdom. So this is who you are meant to become. You are meant to be the emperor of your career that is going to be intertwined with your light work. And then we have the Pentacles here, which you might even already be starting on this mission, you know, because this guy, he is working diligently. He's not even tempted by the beautiful, you know, it looks all sunny and beautiful out there. He is just working on that pentacle. And that's you right there. So this is very good energy here. I love this. And so we have here some inspiration from the universe here. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. This is my favorite card in this oracle deck. And I'm gonna head and read this for you so you can just get the definition here. All right? So, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. The challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it, to let life crack you open, to open through hurt and loss, to allow what is falling away to fall away. Being human is a courageous act. A life well lived is full of losses and tragedies, as much as triumphs and adventures. Wherever you find yourself at the moment, life is coaxing you to keep your heart open, no matter how much it hurts, to continually unfold, to let life crack you open. Perhaps you're going through a difficult time right now. Instead of cursing the difficulty, see it as a blessing, to open yourself up to the truth that perhaps, as hard as it may be, life is happening for you, not to you. And one day, in the not too distant future, you may just bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Now is the time to go gently, to treat yourself like a tender, sweet baby, to wrap yourself in a blanket and trust the mother has you cradled in her arms. The seas may not be all smooth sailing, but you are safe and you are held. One day, not too far from today, you will look back at the transformation and be blown away by the poetry of life. Everything is going to be okay. So I absolutely love that card. And I really mean this is my favorite card of the deck, because I want you guys to just live your life by this. Because when I started believing in this, I got out of that victim mode. And just, whenever I go through any turmoil, I just try and think, okay, what can I learn from this? What universe are you trying to teach me from this? And I'm telling you, man, life is not smooth sailing all the time, but it really is happening for you. It's happening for your growth. And whenever you go through something, you learn from it. But not only do you learn, but you also can help others going through that situation later on down the road. And being this light worker, that's essential. My boyfriend, man, when I met him, I'm telling you, man, oh man, our relationship brought us through the dark night of the soul, both of us. I'll give you a little history quickly. When I met him, I was getting over a divorce. My ex-husband's an amazing, sweet man. He was just asexual, and that really brought my self-esteem down. He didn't mean to be. If you don't know what asexual is, it's someone who has no sexual attraction to either man or woman. They just don't have it. And being married to him, he did love me in his own way, but it really did affect my self-esteem, because I didn't feel like a wife at the end of the day. I felt, like a beloved pet. I was very loved, but not as how a wife should be loved. But he's still one of my dear friends. He's family, actually. But that really brought a lot of pain and my self-esteem down. Now my boyfriend, my fiance actually, when I met him, he was an alcoholic and he had a very rough upbringing. Always was made to feel lesser than his stepfather, you know, not being his child always made him feel lesser than, and his mother was too weak to stand up to his stepfather and allowed it, and he just grew up really feeling lesser than, and, you know, was pretty much depressed throughout his childhood and everything, and then it went into adult life. And so we met each other at this time. We both were at a very low vibration, like attracts like, and, you know, in the beginning, man, the beginning of a relationship, we had such a strong attraction to each other, but we also were both so emotionally damaged that we, you know, we fought. It was like a love-hate thing, you know, truly. But there was true love there. We are soulmates, and our relationship was divinely orchestrated, and through my bond with him, I received my spiritual awakening, and I am very proud. You know, he has been alcohol-free for the past 3 years now. We're both very healthy. We exercise, we focus on being fit. I mean, just, it was a really tough ride in the beginning, but you know what? I'm just so grateful, and you know, even through the arguments, even through the fights, even through the drama, you know, like we healed each other. And something that my boyfriend tells me too, being life path 11, I'm meant to heal, and he believes that, but he told me I need to heal myself first before I can heal the world, which is true. And this is what you guys got to do. You guys got to heal yourself before you can heal the world, because that's essentially what you are. You're here to bring light into this planet, to raise the vibration. That's what you're here for. That's your mission. And I'm telling you, when you really step into that, you're going to be so happy. You're going to be this in bliss. And so here, I'm going to get to this card here, the crumbling. I'm going to read this one too, because this is actually a really awesome card too. I could say this is my second favorite card. You guys got my two favorite cards in the Oracle deck. Okay, so what are you clinging to? There is a shift happening right now where anything inauthentic can no longer survive. Relationships, jobs, social structures, anything built on shaky ground is destined to tumble down. It is happening to bring you back home to who you truly are, both individually and to society as a whole, so you can live a life that is in alignment with who you truly are. When you're in the thick of it, it can feel like a personal attack from the universe. Have faith, because in the difficult times will be your defining moments. You will be reborn in the fire. You are being called to surrender, to stop trying to hold it together, to loosen your grip, to let the crumbling occur. It may be difficult at first, but in the end, the sooner you let go, the sooner the rebirthing will occur. What you are trying to hold together, what are you trying to hold together? What are you doing your best to avoid? How are you trying to pretend everything is okay? You have what it takes to allow what is falling away to tumble and fall. Once the tower has crumbled, you will be able to rebuild your home on solid ground with mighty foundations and view that is so magnificent that it will take your breath away each new morning. Kali, the goddess of destruction, and the Black Madonna are with you now. Lay it all to the altar. They can hold it all. So that is just a beautiful, beautiful, powerful message for you guys here. I love these two cards. Everything, your turmoil is happening for you, not to you. And then the crumbling, you know, when you have that great tower moment, when your life is falling apart, it's for your better good, you know. It's kind of like, oh, you know, my job, I was getting tired of my job, man. My boss was being micromanaging, but you know what? It pushed me to do this, you know, to take some time off, to actually like go part-time just to have a break from the crazy man. But not only that, but to do something that was more in line with my soul. And if my job was all heavenly blissful, I wouldn't have had the desire to do something different. So whatever is falling apart in your life, just let it go. There's something better for you. That is what the universe wants you to know. There's something better for you. That's the reason why it's falling apart, you know, and it's gotta fall apart so you can have a new beginning, you know? My marriage fell apart, and that was devastating, but it was for a purpose. I was born in America, and I'm living in Australia now. I'm living in another country. I love this country. I'm so happy where I am. You know, it was not easy. It was the hardest thing I've ever done, you know, but I'm so glad I did. And so you need to follow your heart, because this is what you're destined to do. And I'm telling you, when you just let go of what you're clinging to and just trust in the universe, you're gonna be so happy, you know? So we're gonna get to here where we have let two become one. Oh, I shouldn't forget about this card. Okay, so boundaries. So this is just kind of emphasizing here. The Emperor, he is one that sets boundaries. So again, this one here, this card here, where do you need to establish better boundaries? So whatever's going on with your life, you know, things that don't serve you, don't be afraid to walk away from them. Don't say yes when you mean no. Don't say no when you mean yes. Be authentic, be true to yourself. There's a reason why you have the desires that you do. There's a reason for why you're feeling the way you do. Listen to your intuition, listen to your gut. This is the universe guiding you. So I'm gonna go to get these other two cards out here. So, I love this. I'm just gonna put it on top of here. Okay, you were born to create. Okay, so that's just confirmation. You're gonna create a legacy for yourself in this career of yours. You were born for this. You're a light worker. So that's just confirmation there. And then we have seek the answers within. So meditate. Just really meditate within. That's where I actually found my life purpose as well. The universe will provide the answers for you. How you're going to achieve this. And I want to get to this card here. Let two become one. So this is quite interesting here. I feel with this card that there's a soulmate coming into your life, or it might already be in your life, but they're gonna be intertwined with all of this too. And this is just encouraging you, you know, to not do everything by yourself. Really let this soulmate come into your life. Let them really just be there for you, and that's what I feel with here. And then we have wait for your love oracle. Don't rush it. Allow nature to take its course. So this actually could be that perhaps your soulmate hasn't come yet. Maybe you're a bit wondering, where is this soulmate, you know, or maybe you have met this person but they haven't fallen in line with it yet. I know my boyfriend right now, I mean, currently he's like amazing and really helping me with all of this, with my life purpose and everything, but I had to wait for him you know, to come into line as well. So yeah, so this is just confirmation here with as far as like love, you know, it's gonna come to you. So you're gonna be fulfilled as well, not just with finances, but in love as well. Once you really fall into place with all of this, it's gonna be like a domino effect, you know. Once your career starts getting off, your love life is gonna just be, you know, right there, you know. You're just gonna be really happy and fulfilled and everything. And you know, you really gotta focus on your inner healing, and you know, allow that tower to crumble. You know, just whatever's falling away, just let it fall away. It's for the better good. Okay, so that's your reading. Thank you, and yeah, I'm gonna go to pile number 3 now. Thank you very much for allowing me to deliver this beautiful message to you. If you picked pile 3, this is the reading for you. So I will get into it now. So we have the 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups in reverse. For your oracle cards, we have the Warrior Woman. Could be a man, doesn't matter. You're a warrior. Council of Light, and Surrender to the Flow. And here's your Love's Oracle card, but Spirit wanted you to get quite a few more. Like a lot. So you have a lot of loving messages, okay? And I can see why. Looking at this here, you're in the 3 of Cups. That's not a fun, well, sorry, you're in the 3 of Cups in reverse. That's not a fun energy to be in. When this is upright, this is emotional fulfillment, but it's in reverse. So you're going through some stuff, man. You're feeling unfulfilled, withdrawn. You might not even have time to, you're not enjoying life. You might not even have time to enjoy life the way you want to, you know? And that's definitely not fun. That's not a fun energy to be in. But you know what? For this reading, the sun came out. So that's a good omen. I mean, you can see a little bit of glare. Hopefully it's not too glary for you guys. But yeah, the sun came out for you guys. So that's some hopeful news. And you got a ton of loving messages coming for you. So make sure you get all these cards here so you can see. So I'm just going to get into your reading here. So 3 of Cups in reverse, yeah, feeling unfulfilled here. You have the 5 of Swords here. This is, you know, like cheating your way to the top, like or cutting corners. I mean, you look at this guy, like he has all these weapons, and yeah, you can see he won the battle. But this guy, man, does he even have a weapon? I mean, sorry, it's a bit shadowy here. Does he even have a weapon? Like, this guy, like, won, but he won unfair, you know? And then we have teamwork here. And so, looking at all this, the messages, this is surrender to the flow. There's a bit of a glare there. Looking at these cards here, what I am seeing is that, first of all, the universe wants you to know that you need to face your fears. If you want to get out of this negative energy, you got to face your fears. And when you do that, you got love coming to you, man. You got, this is gonna be upright. You know, it's gonna be like this. You know, I'm just gonna leave it like this because this is what you're gonna have. So I'm gonna read this here, Warrior Woman, because that's your first oracle card, so it has a very good message for you. So what you need to do is answer your deepest calling, okay? And when we answer our deepest calling, that's when we actually feel emotionally fulfilled. So we have here, you are here for a reason. You are being called to bravely pave a path. Have you answered your highest and deepest calling? Living a heart and soul-led life is not all fluffy and smooth sailing. Living a heart and soul-led life requires courage to triumph over fear. So often our fears are the gatekeepers to our greatest gifts. And the more resistance we have towards answering the call, the more important it is for our soul's growth. Sometimes fear is an indication that we are facing the right way. Joan of Arc was known for her courage and her famous line, "I am not afraid. I was born to do this." But the thing about courage is that it's not possible without fear. So if you're feeling afraid, what is needed is courage. And courage comes from living from the heart. Think of your fears as opportunities to expand rather than things that are holding you hostage. If you look at your fears in this light, then, as uncomfortable as it may feel, it actually is a sign that you are on the right track. Okay, so that's beautiful. That's a beautiful message for you guys. So, again, if you're feeling unfulfilled, which this reading is telling me you definitely are, what you got to do is face your fears. And you have the Council of Light here. So you got the Council of Light on your side. Okay, that's awesome. So I'm going to read that for you too, because you guys need to hear that message. So you have the helpers of the subtle realms. Okay, so the Council of Light is a team of benevolent beings who are here to assist the raising of consciousness of the planet. They're here to help you achieve your soul mission. They're guiding you every step of the way. However, because we live in a world where free will reigns, they cannot help you without your permission. If you would like their assistance, it's time to ask them. They can help with all kinds of requests. Nothing is too big or too small. Think of them as your personal team of helpers in the spirit realm. They are willing and ready to step in and get to work. What would you like help with? What tasks would you like to delegate to them? The Council of Light is a team of ascended masters, light beings, angels, and guides devoted to the rising of Earth and all humanity. If you are a light worker, it is from them that you receive your personal mission. Like a spirit world, United Nations, they want to thank you so much for doing this work and devoting your life to uplifting the planet. Pray to them for clarity and guidance regarding your personal mission. Put in your request and let them work. So, again, if you're not living out your life purpose, then you're definitely going to be feeling unfulfilled. And so you just got to face whatever you're afraid of. And if you are a light worker, I would recommend actually seeing pile number 2, because that message actually was for light workers. So if you might want to check out pile 2, see if you resonate with that as well. And we have this card here, surrendering to the flow. Okay, so when you surrender to the flow and just trust, you're gonna find yourself exactly where you need to be. Okay, so face your fears, surrender to the flow. Whatever is crumbling, just let it, because in order to rebuild it, it's got to crumble. Whenever a door closes, 10,000 open for you. So don't be afraid, just really step into the light. The sun is out for you. You're a warrior. You got this. Okay, and you got the Council of Light backing you up. So meditate, pray, seek their assistance. Okay, because they're there for you. So now we have, oh my gosh, your cards are amazing. We have Twin Flame, your passion ignites. Can you read that? Okay. So this energy isn't going to be lasting long. As long as you face your fears, your passion is going to ignite. You're going to feel fulfilled. You're just going to be enjoying life. And you have so many messages here. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. You got love coming to you, okay? Sacred union, more confirmation, honor and treasure your relationship where it's truly sacred. These are amazing. Okay, power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time, okay? So that's, again, being courageous. You're that warrior. And then here we have, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others, okay? Again, this takes guts. It does, Sometimes we make decisions based off of guilt. I mean, I've done it, but it's so important to be true to yourself. That's how you seek emotional fulfillment. That's how you gain that happiness, within yourself. And so this is the message the universe wants you to know. As long as you face your fears, as long as you're courageous, as long as you're true to yourself, you're gonna be emotionally fulfilled. And I'm telling you, love is on its way to you, man. It's oh, look at all this. You got the spirit want me to pull all these love cards for you, man. And the sun is out for you. It came out for you, pile 3. Okay, so this is your reading. I love you guys. I wish you the best of luck, love, and light on your journey in this life. And I will see you in the next reading.